Good evening, guys. Let's get started. In the last session, we understood what is array and why we need to go for arrays and how to work with arrays. So, can you tell me what is array? Array is a container which is used to store collection of values which are belongs to same type, right? Array is going to store the data based on indexes. Array index always will start from 0. Array last index will be size minus 1. All right. And we have done some programs on the array also. We are able to identify what is the minimum element in the array and what is the maximum element available in the array. Then after we discussed how to reverse one array. How to reverse one array also we are able to understand. And I have prepared few other programs also that we need to write by using arrays. How to sort the array elements. Have you seen the programs first of all? Did you check that? Yes, I have sent in the group. Write a Java program to sort array elements in ascending order. Write a Java program to sort array elements in the descending order. I am giving one array which contains ones and zeros. You need to write the logic to segregate zeros one side and ones one side. Similar to that, I have given one more program. This program contains zeros, ones, and twos. You need to sort that array also. Zeros should come to first position. Then after ones should be available. Then after twos should be available. That is the requirement. After that, I have given one more array. I have given one more array. In this array, there are some elements available and I am giving one number. I'm giving one number. So write a Java program to find array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. I am giving the number as 8. In this array, which element pairs sum is equal to 8? If you take 3 plus 5, this is one pair, the sum is equal to 8. Then after 1 is available, 7 is available. 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. That is the second pair. And 6 available, 2 available. 6 plus 2 is also 8. So total there are 3 pairs available in the array whose sum is equal to given 8. So that is the program. Understand my requirement. Write a Java program to find array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. Then after I have given one more program. Write a Java program to find non-repeated elements in the array. I'm giving one array. In that array some elements are available. In those elements, which elements are not repeated, which elements are unique. Basically you need to write the program to find unique numbers available in the array. So today it is a completely coding session. We are going to work on how to write the logics for all these programs. Logical thinking is very important to become a programmer. So this complete logics we are writing based on operators and control statements and arrays. So tomorrow when you attend any interview, whether you attend as a fresher or you attend as an experience, first round of the interview will be on the logical programs only. If your logical thinking is not good, you cannot crack the first round. If you know Spring Boot, microservices, real-time project, Docker, Kubernetes, without having logical thinking, there is no use. Because if you want to get the job, Spring Boot is required. But to get into that interview second round, first round you have to clear. In that first round, logical programming will be there. Arrays, strings, control statements, operators. These 4 concepts, if you are strong, then you can work with data structures also. Clear with my point? Chalo. Let's try to understand our third program. Yesterday we completed these 2 programs. We are able to reverse one array. and we are able to find minimum and maximum element in the array. Today, I want to write the program to sort my array in the ascending order as well as in the descending order. Fine guys, I'm not using Notepad today because I want to write the code along with some comment. So I will write the code in the IDE, but I will compile and run by using Notepad. Just for writing, I'm using IDE. Later I will copy that into Notepad. All right. First, let me create one. I will teach how to work with IDE also, don't worry. After our third chapter is completed, we are going to work with IDE only because writing the programs in the Notepad is difficult. Right. In this, I'm going to create one class, array sorting. My class name is array sorting. Understand what is the logic I'm writing, because if you just buttify the code, there is no use. Today I am writing the logic for one scenario. Tomorrow they will ask the logic for a different scenario. Your thought process has to change. Don't buttify, ratta mat marna. You should not buttify the code, right? So here I'm taking a class with a name called array sorting. In this, I want a main method. I'm going to use a shortcut. Directly, I will get that main method. No need to write. That is the advantage of going for IDE. If I want to print anything, what is that we are going to write to print the statement? System.out.println. No need to write completely. So, sys out. I'm using a shortcut. So this is going to help us to write more code in the less time. This is going to help us to write more code in the less time. And if I want to use buffered reader, if I use it directly, it is importing. Are you guys getting my point? We don't need to write everything manually. We can use this IDE. There are some shortcuts available. So once our chapter 3 is completed, I will teach you how to work with this IDE so that our practice will be easy. Fine. So I'm going to take a class with a main method. In this, I'm taking one array also. Integer array is equal to, directly I'm taking some elements. 5, some 8, some 2, some 6, some 9 and 3. Okay. So these are my elements of the array. So do you know how to print array elements? Do you know how to print array elements? Yep. How to print it? For loop. We are going to use for loop. For integer, I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length, comma, I plus plus. System dot out dot println of array of I. Array of I. So here, not only writing the program, I can even run my program. Am I able to print the elements? Yes, console is also available here only. Directly I can write the code and I can compile. Am I compiling? Am I compiling my program? IDE will compile that automatically. You no need to compile that. If you can directly run the program. When I run my program, directly I'm getting output. Directly I'm getting output. Perfect. This is a for loop where I'm using to write the code. Now what I have done? I have commented. How I am commenting? There is a shortcut in the Eclipse. My hands will be very fast now. I'm going to use a shortcut. That code is commented. All right. I want to comment this and I want to write for each loop. I don't want to go for loop. I want to go for each loop. How to write a for each loop? For which array you want to access. What is our array? ARR. That is the array which is having some data. For each element available in the array, I want to execute that loop. What is the meaning of for each? For each element available in the array, my loop should be executed. When the loop is executing, each element I want to store into one variable. I want to store into one variable. The variable name can be anything. Array integer x. What is the meaning of that? Each element available in the array I am storing into x variable. Then I am going to print that x variable. System.out.println of x. System.out.print of x. What is the meaning of that? In the same line, the array element will be printed. So I can use for loop, or I can go for each loop also to access array data. When I'm explaining loops concept, I explained there are 4 types of loops available: while loop, do while loop, for loop, and for each loop is available. For each element in the array, I can execute my loop. This is the syntax for that. This is the syntax for that. This is one approach. This is one approach. There is another approach also to print the data of your array. There is a predefined class called arrays class available. We have already used arrays class to sort the array. Arrays.sort. What is the meaning of that sort? It is used to sort the array in the ascending order. So arrays is a predefined class available in util package. Arrays.sort. So if you see that arrays class is imported, how it is importing? My ID. I'm using a shortcut. I'm using a shortcut in my note keyboard. That class is automatically imported. Arrays.sort, which is used to sort the array. My requirement is not sorting. My requirement is printing. My requirement is printing. For that, sysout system.out.println arrays.toString. Arrays.toString of ARR, which will print all the elements of the array. Arrays.toString. Arrays.toString is converting our array into string format. System.out.println is printing our array. Let me run this code. I'm running. Am I able to see my array data? My array is printed as it is. How I am printing that array? System.out.println arrays.toString of array. Arrays.toString. Arrays is a predefined class. ToString is a method. We will understand in the string chapter. In the strings, we are going to understand what is that ToString. So here, ToString is a method which is converting our array into string format. That string I am printing by using system.out.println. I'm printing that by using system.out.println. Are you guys clear with my point? Perfect. So there are multiple ways available to print the data of our array. What are the ways? First one is for loop. Second one is for each loop. Third one is arrays.toString along with SOP. So you can use any one of this approach to print the data of your array. You can use any one of the approach to print the data of your array. All are same. All are same. Let me run it. 3 times I'm printing my array. Print. After printing this, then I will write one. Sorry, not here. System.out.println. That's it. Now run it. So here it is printing. After completion of the second loop, now I am using println. So total, how many times my array is printing? 3 times my array is printing. By using for loop, I'm able to print it. By using for each loop, I'm able to print it. By using arrays.toString also, we are able to print it. Okay, let me save this program in our notes. Printing arrays in 3 ways. Array elements printing. Array elements printing 3 ways. For loop, for each loop, and toString. For loop, for each loop, and toString I am using to print the data of our array. Perfect. Let's go here. Now, what happened? Remove all these things. Now we are good. We are good. Array is available. Now I want to sort the elements of the array in the ascending order. Is my array sorted? Are my array not sorted? My array is not sorted. So can I use a predefined method to sort it? Arrays dot sort of array. Then can I print that? Can I print it? How can I print it? System dot out dot println arrays dot toString of array. Now print it. Is my array sorted? But is there any greatness of? Is there any our greatness here? Is there any our greatness here? No. Why? We are using predefined method. We are using predefined method. In the interview, they will not accept this answer. In the interview, they are not going to accept this answer. Now, if you go for arrays, there is a method called sort method. By using that sort method, you can sort the array. But I don't want to use the predefined method. I want to write my own logic to sort the array. Logically, we need to think and we need to write our own logic to sort the array in the ascending order or in the descending order. Can you help me in sorting the array now? Can you help me in sorting the array now? Yes. First, let us take this array. Let us take this array, go here. I am having one array like this. I'm having one array like this. Okay. What is the size of my array? What is the size of my array? 6 elements are available in my array. That means 6 boxes are available in the array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now here values are stored. 5 is available, 8 available, 2 available, 6, 9, 3. 9 and 3. So these are storing based on index position. So this index is 0, 0th index, first index, second index, third index, fourth index, fifth index. Yes, the elements are stored in the boxes. Those boxes are called as our indexes. This is a container which is having group of elements. Now array is not in the sorted order. Now I want to sort the array. If I want to sort the array, I need to compare one element with the other element and I need to swap them. Understand my point? So see here. First I am going to take these two elements. First I am going to take two elements. First element and second element. First element and second element I am going to swap. So I want to sort it. When I sort it, how it should come? 2 comma 3 comma 5 comma 6 comma 8 comma 9. This is my expected output. This is my expected output. 2 3 5 6 8 9. That is the sorted order. But here in the first position 5 is available. In the second position 8 is available. I want to sort all the elements. I want to sort all the elements. Here I am going to take this element, 0th element, and I am going to take first element. What is the meaning of ascending order? Lowest value to highest value. When I compare these two values, if first value is less than second value, I don't need to do anything. Understand my point? I'm going to take this first value and I'm going to take the second value. If the first value is greater than second value, if first value is greater than second value, then what I need to do? I need to swap it. Can I write that logic now? Yep. So let us see here. I'm going to take array of 0. I'm going to take array of 0. What is the meaning of array of 0? I am trying to access the element which is available in first position. I mean 0th position. Let me take it as integer x. Let me take it as integer x. Now I want to compare this with which value? Second value. I want to compare this with the second value. How can I get the second value? integer y is equal to array of 1. Integer y is equal to array of 1. I am getting 0th index value and I am getting first index value. 0th index value stored into x variable, first index value stored into y variable. Now, if x is greater than y, there is a problem. If x is greater than y, there is a problem. What is the problem? What is the problem? We need to swap. We need to swap because I want to go for ascending order. I want to go for ascending order means lesser values should come to left side, higher values should go to right side. I am taking first index value, 0th index value and first index value. If x value is greater than y value, then I need to swap it. I need to swap it. In the 0th position, that y value should come, that x value should go to first position. How to do the swapping? Can I directly do the swap or I need a temp variable? I need a temp variable or directly I can swap it. Temp is required. Why temp is required? If I want to see here, if I want to swap the elements, this value should go to this position, this value should come to this position. When I am storing this value to this position, I will lose this value. I will lose this value. When I am storing first index value into 0th index, I am going to lose 0th index value. Data loss is there. I'm going to lose the data. So before replacing, I have to hold the data into some variable. That's where temp variable comes into picture. Variable name can be anything. I'm giving the name as a temp. You can give as x also, y also, z also. Here I am going to take integer temp is equal to 0. Integer temp is equal to 0. Why I am giving as a temp 0? That is a temporary purpose. I'm using that variable for temporary purpose. Okay. Now what I will do? Can you tell me? Which value I want to store in which position first? If x is greater than y, y value should come to x place, x value should go to y place. Y value should come to x place, x value should go to y place. That is called swapping. For that, temp is equal to array of 0. Temp is equal to array of 0. Then array of now observe 0th index value I have taken as a backup. 0th index value I have taken as a backup. Now can I replace that 0th index value with first index value? Yes. How can I do that? Array of 0 is equal to array of 1. What I have done now? I have taken 5 as a backup and 8 I stored into first position. Where is that 5 now? In the temp variable. Can I store the temp value into first position now? How can I do that? Array of 1 is equal to temp. That's it. With this, what happened? With this, what happened? With this, swap happened. This 8 is removed from here. 5 came here. Got it? Yes. This 5 removed from here. Sorry. Right, fine. So 5 is greater than 8. Yeah, 1 minute. Yep, 5 is 8. Is 5 is really greater than 8? No. So is there any swapping required? Not required. Then 8 and 2. 8 and 2, 5 and 2 I am going to compare. 5 and 2 I am going to compare. This 2 value will be replaced with the 5 value and 5 value will be replaced with the 2 value. So 2 iterations happen. First I compared 0th value with the first value. Swapping is not required. Then I will compare first value with the second index position. Then swapping is required. If I found first value is greater than, I will send it to right side. Right side value will come to left side. Left side value will go to right side value will come to left side. This process we are going to do here. This process we need to do for all the elements. So is it recommended to write this code for all the elements, or recommended to write inside a loop? Is it recommended to write multiple times, or recommended to write inside a loop? Inside the loop we have to write it. Observe once again. Yep. I am having this array. I'm having this array. I want to sort. In which order? Ascending order. Lower values to higher values. Okay. For this, first I am going to read the value array of 0. That value I am storing into X. Then integer y is equal to array of 1. Integer x is equal to array of 0. Integer y is equal to array of 1. Here my condition is if x greater than y. If x greater than y, I should write some logic. Okay. But tell me, x is 5, y is 8. Is 5 really greater than 8? No. So do I need to do anything for those? I no need to do anything for those. Then first I am going to check here 5 with 8. Let me take a different color. 5 with 8 I am going to compare. No need of any swapping. Swapping not required. Then 5 value I am going to compare with 2. 5 value I am going to compare with 2 means index position 2 I am going to take. Index position 2 I am going to take. X is array of 0. X value is not changed. Y value became index position 2. Now 5 and 2. 5 and 2. 5 x value is 5. Y value is 2. 5 is greater than 2. 5 is greater than 2. Condition satisfied. If 5 is greater than 2, then what should we need to do? We need to swap it. I'm going to take temp is equal to array of 2. Temp is equal to array of 2. Then after that, array of 0 is equal to array of temp is equal to array of 2. Sorry, array of 0. Temp is equal to array of 0. 0th position I have taken to temp variable. Then after array of 0 is equal to array of 2. Array of 2. Then where I need to keep the temp value? Array of 2 is equal to temp. Array of 2 is equal to temp. For this, now this 5 is removed from here and 2 came here. Then this 2 is removed from here and 5 came here. Okay, that's completed. With the third element, it is completed. Now 5 this value I'm going to check with 6. Now in the first position, which value is available? 2 is available. 2 value I am going to compare with now 6 value. 2 is greater than 6. 2 is greater than 6. Not required. So swapping is not required. Then 2 will be compared with 9. 2 is greater than 9. No. Swapping is required or not required? Not required. Then 2 will be compared with 3. 2 is greater than 3. No. Swapping required or not required? Swapping not required. So by that time, one iteration completed. What is our final array? What is our final array? Our final array became 2, 2, 8, 2, 8, 5, 6, 9, 3. Is it in the sorted order? Is it in the sorted order? Not available. Then what we need to do? With this first element completed. With this first element completed. Now I need to start comparing from these elements. 2 is the lowest value. Do I need to check the 2 now? No. 2 is completed. 2 is completed. Now I am going to take these indexes from the next value. Now this time x value become array of 1. X value will become array of 1. Y value will become array of 2. Then that means From 8, I am going, 8 will be compared with 5. 8 is greater than 5 or not? 8 is greater than 5 or not? 8 is greater than 5. Then do I need to do the swapping or swapping not required? Swapping is required. Swapping is required. So I am going to do the swapping. When I do the swapping, what will happen now? 2, 5, 8, 6, 9, 3. Okay. Then, sorry? Yeah, that will happen. I just compared with one index. I'm not telling complete iteration. I'm not telling the complete iteration. So when the first condition is checked, these values are going to swap. In the same iteration, it is going to compare with the third element. It is going to compare with the fourth element. It is going to compare with the fifth element. If any swapping is required, it is going to do that swap. So now this comparison, how many times I have to do? How many times I have to do? How many times I need to do this comparison now? I mean, fine, forget about it. Do you want me to write this kind of logic for every element comparison? Is it recommended? What I need to do? Can I keep that in the loop now? Can I keep that in the loop? Yes, chalo. Let's go for a loop. Here, I'm taking one loop for integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length comma I plus plus. Can I call it as one outer loop? Can I call it as one outer loop? Yes, this is my outer loop. Now I am going to write one more loop, nested loop. What is the meaning of nested loop? Writing one loop inside the another loop is called as a nested loop. Integer j is equal to 0. Integer j is equal to 0. J less than array dot length comma j plus plus. What? 1 minute. I will change it. Integer I is equal to 0. J I less than, integer I is equal to 0. I less than array dot length comma I plus plus. What is the meaning of this loop? It is traversing my array from 0th position to last position. It is traversing from 0th position to last position. Are you guys getting my point? Yes. When I am traversing this, if I'm taking the first value, for example, I'm going to take array of I. Integer x. This x means what value will be available in the x now? 1 minute. First iteration. What value is available? 5 is available. 5 I should compare with 5 or 5 I should compare with the next value? 5 I should compare with the next value. That means I need to take array of j. Where I am starting the j? 0. If I take array of j, I is 0, j is 0, which value will come? Only 5 will come. I should compare 5 with 5 or I should compare 5 with 8. I should compare 5 with the 8. So can I start j from I plus 1? Can I do like that? If I do j is equal to I plus 1, what will happen? What will happen now? When the I value is 0, j value will be 1. That means I'm taking first value and I'm taking second value. Now I want to compare these two values. If x is greater than y. If x is greater than y, what is that meaning? If x is greater than y, what is that meaning? Swapping required or swapping not required? X is the first value, I is the second value. First value is bigger than the second value. Then lower value should come to left side, higher value should go to right side. How can we do that? we need to do the swapping. In order to do the swapping, I need one temp. Temp is equal to 0. Now observe, which value I need to swap? Can you tell me that? I need to swap which value? Temp is equal to array of I. First position value is a bigger value. First value, bigger value should go to right side and lower value should come to left side. Left side means 0th index, right side means first index. 0th index value should be replaced with the first index value. So I am storing 0th index value in the temp variable. Then I am going to write array of j is equal to, I mean to say, array of I is equal to what? Array of I is equal to array of j. Then array of j is equal to temp. Array of j is equal to temp. Are you guys clear with my point? Okay. So instead of doing like this, can I directly write instead of x array of I, instead of y, I can take array of j directly? Yes, I can remove these variables now. I can remove these variables now. Okay. Check this. I am writing nested for loop. Integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length, I plus plus. Array, I am trying to traverse from 0th index. Right. Here I am writing another for loop, inner loop. My inner loop is starting from next value of the I. Based on the I value, if I value is 0, j will start from 1. If I value is 1, j will start from 2. If I value is 2, j will start from 3. Sir, why are you starting j value based on I plus 1? Why not from 0? I want to compare the present value with the next value. Present value position plus 1 will be the next value position. That's why j value, j index, I am starting from I plus 1. Are you guys getting my point? Here, when I get array of I, that means array of 0 greater than array of 1. If array of 0th index value is greater than array of 1 index value, 5 is the 0th index position, 8 is the first index position, is really 5 greater than 8? Is really 5 greater than 8? 5 is not greater than 8. If 5 is not greater than 8, will this condition satisfy? Will this condition satisfy? This condition will not satisfy. Then what will happen? J plus plus, j value will be incremented. J value started with 1. Now it will become 2. Now what it is going to do? 5 and 2. 5 and 2 it is going to compare. 5 is greater than 2 or not? 5 is greater than 2 or not? 5 is greater than 2. Then what it is going to do? It is going to do the swapping. In the temp variable, 0th index position 5 is available. Then array of 0 is equal to array of 2. Array of 0 is equal to array of 2. That means 2 came from this position to this position. Can I prove that practically? Yep, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Observe my console clearly. 1 minute, guys. This loop. Fine. Right click. Guys, observe the output now. Observe the output. First, I'm starting from outer loop. I'm starting from outer loop. Now program execution I am controlling. That is the beauty in the IDE. This is called debugging. When you are executing a program, if you are not able to understand how the loops are executing, we can execute the code line by line. That is debugging. Sir, can I do the debugging in the notepad? Impossible. It is not possible. We have to use IDE, but currently we don't know how to use IDE. We will discuss in the future. Now I am using IDE. I'm debugging the program to give you more clarity what is happening in the each line of code. What is happening in the each line of code. All right. Fine. I entered into outer loop. I entered inside the outer loop. When I enter inside the outer loop, what is my I value? You can see that. What is my I value? I value is 0. Now I am entering inside the inner loop. When I'm entering inside the inner loop, what is the J value? What is the J value? 1. I value is 0. J value is 1. Now array of I, what it is getting? Array of I means, come on, let me show you. Array of I means what value I'm getting? 5. Array of J means what value I'm getting? Can you see here? What is the J value I'm getting? 8. 5 greater than 8 or not? 5 greater than 8 or not? No. When the 5 is not greater than 8, condition will satisfy or condition will not satisfy? Will not satisfy. See, is my control going inside the if condition or not going inside the if condition? Not going the if condition. That means one iteration completed for inner loop. One iteration completed for inner loop. When one iteration completed, is there any change? Is there any change happened? No change happened. Why? First value is not greater than the second value, so no swapping is required. Inner loop, one iteration completed, but there is no swap. Now J plus plus, J value incremented. J value became 2. J value became 2. What is the I value now? I value is 0 only, right? I value, I just completed one iteration of inner loop only. Outer loop is not changed yet. Outer loop value is I only. J value became 2. When the J value became 2, see here, array of I 5 only. Array of 0 5 only. Now array of J is giving 2. 5 greater than 2. 5 greater than 2. Then condition satisfied. Then what will happen? Swapping. Temp is equal to array of I. Temp is having 5, which is in the first position. Then array of J value storing into array of I. Temp value storing into array of J. With this, inner loop second iteration completed. Swapping happened. Swapping happened. One swap happened. Okay. See what is that swap? What is that swap? Position changed or not? Position, what values are changed now? 2 and 5. This is my original array. In this original array, 5 went to third position, 2 came to first position. After this, J value will become 3. J value became 3. Array of I means 0th index. In the 0th index, which element is available now? 2 is available. J value became 3. 3 means 6. In the third index, which value is available? 0, 1, 2, 3. In the third index, which value available? 6 value available. 2 greater than 6. 2 greater than 6. No. So is it going to swap? Is it going to swap? No. Come here. Come out. Now, is there any change? When my inner loop executed first time, there is no change. When my inner loop executed second time, there is a change. When my inner loop executed third time, there is no change. J value incremented. J value became 4. Okay. Come down. Array of I, it is not going to change. Array of I is what? 2. What is that 2? First position, 2 is available. Now array of J. J means 4. What is the fourth value? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it greater? 2 is greater than 9? No. Swapping will happen? No. Swapping not happen. For the fourth iteration also, there is no swapping. For fourth iteration also there is no swapping. Array I value, j value became 5. I value is still 0. Now in the first position, what is the data available? 2. Fifth index 3. 2 greater than 3. No, swap will happen or snap will not happen. Swap will not happen. So what happened? With this, my inner loop completed. My outer loop, one iteration completed. When the outer loop executed for one iteration, inner loop executed for how many times? 5 times it executed. In the 5 times inner loop is executed, just one element got swapped. Just one element got swapped. Now I value became 1. When the I value is 1, what is the j value? What is the j value now? 2. I value is 1. J value is 2. Why I'm going to take I value 1 is, do I need to check this element now? Iska काम हो गया. Already this is arranged into the right position. Now I no need to check that value. Now I need to fight with these numbers. Now we need to fight with only these numbers. 2 is already arranged to correct position. Why? Because there is no other element in the array which is less than 2. We are arranging in the ascending order, lowest value to highest value. There is no element which is less than 2. So we are not going to disturb the 2 position now. We need to fight with the remaining elements. My I value starting here. My j value starting here. I value array of I, array of 1, and array of j, array of 2. 8 and 5. Let me show you. Array, sorry, yeah, no. Array I value is incremented, j value became 2. Array of I means array of 1. I value is 1 now. In the first index, which value is available? 8 is available. Array of j means array of 2. What value is available? 5 is available. Now you just observe here. 8 available and 5 available. Array of 1 is 8, array of j is 5. 8 is greater than 5. Yes, 8 is greater than 5. Then we need to do swapping. So in order to do the swapping, already logic is available. I value will be stored into temp value. Then j value will be stored into I value. Temp value will be stored into j value. 8 and 5 will be swapped now. So 8 is greater than 5. My condition satisfied. 8 value I am taking back up into temp. 5 is coming to 8 position and 8 is coming into 5 position. Swapping will happen. Observe. Condition satisfied. Swapping is happening. Yes, swap happened. Can you see the swap now? Yes. 5 came to left side. 8 went to right side. Then here I value changing or only j value changing? Only j value changing. J value became 3. J started from 2 now. Now j value became 3. I value is 1. That means it is going to compare 5 and 6. 5 is greater than 6? No. Then it will increment j value. J value will become 9. 5 is greater than 9? No. Then j value will become 5. That means 3. 5 and 3. 5 greater than 3? Yes. Then it is going to swap it. So when the outer loop completed its second iteration, 2 elements came to correct position. Am I right? Now check it. No swap, no swap. Now swap happened. Swap happened. Now see here, 2 came to correct position. How many times our loops are executing now? For every one iteration of the outer loop, inner loop executing 5 times. Inner loop executing 5 times. It depends upon I value. If I value is 0, inner loop will execute 5 times. If I value is 1, 4 times. If I value is 2, 3 times. If I value is 4, if I value is 4, 1 time. If I value is 5, it is not going to execute, right? So my outer loop execution completed, guys. One value got swapped, it came to correct position, then completed. Now I am going to outer loop. I'm going to outer loop. Now I value became 2. I value became 2. Why I value became 2? That means what it is going to consider now? 8. Why not these two? They are already arranged. They are already arranged. Do I need to disturb them? Not required. My I value is 2. I value 2 means J value is 3. 8 comma 6. 8 is greater than 6. True. Then it is going to swap it. Okay. It is going to swap it. After that, J value became 4. I value is 2. J value is 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 and 9 will be compared. But do I need to do anything for 6 and 9? Not required. No need of swapping. Then J value became 5. 5 means here it is 2 and here it is 5. 6 and 5. Then swap required or not? It is going to do the swap. 6 is greater than 5. 5 should come to left side. 6 should go to right side. Check this. Swapping completed. 5 came to third position. 6 went to last position. Is it final sorted? No. Still iterations are going to happen. Okay. Fine. Now again I went into outer loop. Now I value changed. What is the I value now? 3. That means where it is going to check now? 0, 1, 2, 3, 8. 8 and next value 9. 8 greater than 9. No swapping required. Then I value will be incremented. I value will become J value will become 5. What is 5 value now? 6. 8 and 6 it is going to compare. 8 is greater than 6 or not? 8 is greater than 6, so it is going to do the swap. Okay. Now it is swapped. 8 earlier, 8 available here, 6 available here. Now 6 came to 8 position, 8 went to 6 position. Okay, what is the I value? I value is remains 3. What is the J value? What is the J value? 5. Okay, 5 plus 1, F6. It came out. 5 plus 1, 6. Length is 6. 6 less than 6? No. Inner loop completed. Now it went to outer loop. I value became 4. When I value is 4, what is the J value? 4 plus 1. It is 5. 4 and 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5. 4 is array of I and 8 is array of J. 9 is greater than 8. 9 is greater than 8. True. Then it is going to swap. Completed. Finally, our array is sorted. Now it is going to come out from that, and outer loop is also going to come out. Our program is completed. So finally, we are able to see the array which is sorted. How many iterations happen? Check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5, 4, 3, 2. That means for every outer loop execution, my inner loop is executing multiple times. So with these many iterations, finally our array is sorted. If I use arrays.sort method, internally this code only they are executing. So when I use arrays.sort method, internally this code only they are executing. So in the interview, which answer they will expect from you? This they are going to expect. Arrays.sort, LKG students also can write it. Just calling a predefined method, it will do the sorting. But now You need to apply your brain and you need to write the logic to sort the array. Now, I want to sort the array in the descending order. Abracadabra, magic. Right? Descending order. Yes or no? Just if you keep greater than, that means if the highest value is there, it will go to that position. When I keep less than, lowest value will come to that position. Right? Fine. Greater than we are using now. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. After doing this, can we print the final array? Can we print the final array? How to print it? System.out.println arrays dot toString of array. Okay, let's run this. Now, what it is printing? If I use a greater than, it is printing ascending order. If I use less than, it is printing descending order. Are you able to understand how to sort the array? Now tell me, without having knowledge on the loops concepts, can we do this? Impossible. That conditional statements in the Java will play the major role in the programming. Loops, conditional loops, a range based loop, and operator. Which operator I'm using? Assignment operator I'm using. Less than I'm using. Relational operator I'm using. So dot operators we are using. Dot operators we are using, right? Without operators and control statements, you cannot write your business logic. Okay. Without having the knowledge on the operators, you cannot write any program. So operators and control statements are very, very important to improve your logical thinking. Look at the code. If anybody not able to understand, let me know. It took 1 hour. It took 1 hour to understand how to sort the array. Now you understand why people will fear about coding, right? It will take time, guys. Nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. It will take time. हो जाएगा. Time लगेगा. बहुत चाहिए, थोड़ा नहीं, बहुत practice चाहिए. Java is easy. रिवर्स पे किए. हाँ, चल रहा है. Guys, all of you able to understand the logic? Now let's attack the second problem. What is our next problem? Descending order is completed, right? Descending order is completed. Let me tell you one simple problem first. Let me tell you one simple problem. Then we will go to this segregating problem. If segregating is simple, ascending order if you do, that is fine. But what about this? Same. Segregating also we can do the same ascending order. If you use it, then it is going to do the segregating. Same solution will work for that also. Yes or no? Right. Huh. Then it will not work, right? Then descending order they are going to do that. There are many logics are available to do the segregations. Okay. If I take this array, can look at my code, write a Java program to segregate ones and zeros. Okay. I'm taking my array like this, ones and zeros. Okay. If I use greater than, then Segregate हो गया. That means ascending order program giving the output for the segregation. If I take this also, do I need to change any logic? Do I need to do any change in the logic? Now run this. Arranging. Segregate means arranging. Right. Blockwise. Guys, if you are able to write the program for ascending order, then question number 5 and question number 6 already completed. If but that is not the right way of doing the segregations, but we will talk about that. Okay, there are multiple ways to do that. There are multiple ways to do that. Fine. Next one. Guys, are you clear why segregation is working with the same program? Why? Segregation is in the ascending order. Already we have a program to do the ascending order. Zeros, ones, zeros, ones. Zeros will come to left side. One will go to right side. And when I give the sixth problem, same 0, 1, 2 available. Zeros will come to first position. Ones will come to second position. 2 will go to last position. So ascending order third program is the solution for sixth program as well as the seventh program. Are you clear with my point? Next one. Let us take this program. Can you read it now? Come on. Write a Java program to find array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. What is the meaning of that? Any two elements whose sum is equal to 8. Then we need to print that. Okay. Fine. Let me take that. Can I remove this? Yeah. Okay. Let me create this array. This is my input array. Integer array is equal to this. Integer array is equal to this. What is the sum I am checking? Sum I am checking as 8. Here in this array, any two elements whose sum is equal to 8, I want to print those pairs. Print the element pairs whose sum is equal to 8. Are you guys getting my point? So if you think, if you check, if you read the program, 3, 5, one pair, yes or no? Yes. 1, 7, one pair. 6, 2, one pair. So total, how many pairs are available whose sum is equal to 8? There are 3 pairs available. Now, programmatically, you need to find those pairs. Manually, you can find it. But I want to do that programmatically. Can you try? 5 minutes. Come on, try that. Online people also put on the paper, write the logic. My requirement is very clear. I am giving you one array. You need to write a Java program to find array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. My given number is 8. So this is my input array. My sum should be 8. The output is 3 pairs. You have to write that. Completed? Good. I can understand. Yes.
If array of 5 plus 8 is equal to 7, I am assigning it A1 and A1.
That's correct.
It's like
Write a Java program to find array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. Write a Java program to find the array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. Come on, guys. You can write the logic within 3 lines of code.
Directly write. Don't take any variable, directly write equal 8.
Yeah, that is also fine. It should start from +1. J is equal to I plus 1.
Yes.
Fine, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Fine. Now I have a array. This is my, observe guys, this is my input array. In this input array, some pairs are equal to 8. Sum is equal to 8. We need to find out that. How to do this? Take the first element, compare with the second element. Then take this element, compare with this. Take this element, compare with this. So same kind of loop I need to write. For integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length and I plus plus. Then for integer j is equal to I plus 1, j less than array dot length comma j plus plus. Okay, see here. I value is starting from 0, j value starting from I plus 1. I plus 1. Why? From this, I will check this. This means when the outer loop is giving this value, inner loop should give all these values. Okay. Outer loop value I am taking here. This value will be compared with this value, sum up with this value, this value, this value, this value, this value, this value. If I take j value as 0, same numbers it is going to do that. That should not be done. We need to start it from next value. J is equal to I plus 1. Now, if array of I plus array of j is equals to 8, sum, that is my variable actually. Yeah. If array of I plus, that means I value I'm taking, j value I'm taking, I'm comparing, I'm adding. If the sum of these two values equal to sum, that means those are one pair which are equal to sum 8. System dot out dot println array of I plus array of j plus array of equals to sum. Array of I plus array of j is equal to sum. Okay, let me print this. Let me run this program. Just 3 lines of code. 3 plus 5 is 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. Understood? Check this logic. हाँ कर सकते हैं वो भी. Directly you can give 8 also here. No problem. But if I read the sum from keyboard, right? Yeah. Guys, are you able to understand this? Understand or not able to understand? Understand. Okay. Yes, guys. Now, next problem. Can you see the next problem? Come on, start. Repeating print कर रहा है? हाँ, you can. Can you write the program? Write a Java program to find non-repeated elements in array. Write a Java program to find non-repeated elements in the array. This is guys, is there any end for logical programs? No. Until next 1 year also we can work on the logical program. Every program will be different. Every logic will be different. So this is the last problem that we are going to do on the arrays. Then we will move on to next concept. Right. Take your time. Try to write the logic to find non-repeated elements in the given array. Completed. Good. Come on guys, fast. थोड़ा दिमाग लगा के सोचो. ये नहीं होगा. नहीं.
सर सिर्फ ये ना करना है अरे आई और अरे जे नॉट इक्वल टू होगा तो फिर आई को प्रिंट कर देंगे.
This logic से नहीं होगा.
नॉट इक्वल टू
If both are not matching,
प्रिंट आई कर देंगे.
check करता हूँ, देखता हूँ. हाँ? No problem. I will write that now. You can come. I can believe you. You can write it. Yeah. No need. Sit down. No need. Sit down. लिखता हूँ. हाँ, रिपीट आ जाएगा. Sorry. I did not get you. Operators, assignment operator, left side, right side value will go to left side variable. Left to right. Sure, sure. Guys, are you able to write it? Guys, I gave the time to think and write the logic, not to discuss with your friends. Think and write the logic. Why are you making noise? Online students. Again, we are making noise. Keep silent and think about the logic.
Right, just once. It look like this is not if array of I is not equal to array of j. Then I print array of I arranged with four copies.
This is not right.
Then sir, like is there any condition if both the values are equal, then it come out and remaining values print?
Yes, you can do that. Fine. Shall I try that now? Chalo. So now we need to identify non-repeated characters in the array. Okay, that is my input. This is input array. What is output we are expecting? 1, 4, 5. These three elements are not repeated. These three elements are not repeated. 2 repeated, 3 repeated, 2, 3 repeated, 1 is not repeated, 4 is not repeated, 5 is also not repeated. So we can write this logic in multiple ways. I will try with one scenario. Okay, let's take one loop, because if you want to do anything in the arrays, you need to traverse the array first. Fine. For loop, for integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length comma I plus plus. Integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length comma I plus plus. Okay. With one loop, can I identify non-repeated character? Definitely I need to compare one element with the other element. If I want to compare one element with the other element, I need to go for a nested loop. Okay. Here I'm going to take for integer I is equal to, integer j is equal to I plus 1. Next, j less than array dot length, comma j plus plus. So same, I value starting from 0, j value starting based on I value. If I is 0, j will be 1. If I is 1, j will be 2. So j is equal to I plus 1, j less than array dot length and j plus plus. Now here we need to compare. If array of I is equals to array of j, what is the meaning of that? The element is repeated. The element is repeated. If I write not equal to j, not repeated. Can I print like this? System dot out dot println of array of I. System dot out dot println of array of I or j. What happened? Is this logic correct? What it is doing? Two printed for 5 times, 3 printed for 4 times, 2 print. Is this the correct logic? No. This is not the correct logic. Fine. If array of I not equal to array of j, first of all, can you understand what is happening here? Right? Array of I is equal to 0. That means it is taking 2. Array of j is equal to I plus 1. I value is 0. J value is 1. So now array of I means it is taking 2. and j value means it is taking 3. 2 not equal to 3. 2 not equal to 3. True. Then if 2 not equal to 3, what happened? Condition satisfied. Then it is directly printing 2. But is it checking that 2 is repeated or not repeated? It is not checking. So is this the right way? It is not the right way. It is not the right way. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me do one thing. I'm going to take one integer count is equal to 0. Integer count is equal to 0. Now, if array of I not equal to array of j, array of I not equal to array of j, then I will increase my count variable. I will increase my count variable. Now just observe. Array of I, that means I value starting from 0, array of I is 2. Array of j, j means I plus 1, that is 1. Array of I is 2, array of j is 3. 2 not equal to 3. 2 not equal to 3. When 2 not equal to 3, what is happening now? Count plus plus. That means the count is becoming 1. Count becoming 1. Then j value incremented. When the j value incremented, 2 will be compared with 2. 2 will be compared with 2. 2 not equals to 2. False. Count is incrementing or count is not incrementing? I think here count is not incrementing. Then 2 value is compared with 1. Are you understanding how my loop is going to compare? Yes, our loop is getting compared here. Okay. Observe. Integer I is equal to 0. Integer j is equal to I plus 1. If array of I value is not equal to array of j value, then what we are doing? Count is increasing. Now think logically. Should I increase the count variable when they are not matching, or I should increase the count variable when they are matching? When I should increase that counter variable? When they are matching. Now I will give array of I is equals to array of j. Now observe. Now do the dry run. Integer, once again I am going to repeat now. Integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length and I plus plus. I am traversing my array from first to last using outer loop. Using outer loop. So array of I means I will get 2. Then I am having an inner loop. The inner loop is used for comparing one element with the remaining all elements. First element will be compared with remaining all elements. That's why my j is starting from 1. I is starting from 0. J is starting from 1. J value will be keep on incrementing. I value representing this value. J value representing this, and this inner loop will be executing. J value will be keep on repeating. 2 will be compared with 3. 2 and 3 both are equal. Both are equal or not equal? Both are not equal. Then counter will be increased or counter will not be increased? Will not be increased. Then 2 value will be compared with 2 value. Both are matching. Counter will become 1. Then 2 value will be compared with 1 value. Counter will increase or counter will not increase? Will not increase. Already counter became 1. Then this 2 will be compared with 3. 2 will be compared with 4. 2 will be compared with 5. Counter value became 1. That means 2 is already matched with the other element. That count, if count is 1, that means, if count is 1, that means it is repeated. If count is 1, that is repeated. Now let us take 3. 3 compared with 2, not same. Count will not be changed. 3 will be compared with 1, not same. 3 will be compared with 3, same. Then counter will be incremented. Counter will become 1. Then let's go for 2. Let's go for 2. When I go for 2 here, 2 will be compared with 1. 2 will be compared with 3. 2 will compare with 4. 2 will compare with 5. then what will happen? What will happen now? Sorry? 2 is already repeated here. Then when I'm checking the 2 here, what is going to happen? Count will not increase. But now how can I find that value is duplicate or not duplicate? How can I find that value is repeated or not repeated now? If I write simple, if I write if count is equal to 0, can I consider that value as, if count is 0, array of I am taking. If count is equal to 0, I am taking array of I. Let's see this. Let us say this, run this program. What it is giving now? 2, 1, 3, 4, 5 it is giving. But is this logic correct? This logic is not correct. Why? Why this logic is not correct? When it is checking 2 here, 2 is already matching here, so it compared. When 2 is available here, it is checking always from this position to this position. Always is checking from this position to this position. Suppose if I take j is equal to 0, if I take j is equal to 0, two and 2 is equals to same. Here j value I am taking as 0, array of I is equal to array of j. Now counter value is increasing. Now I need to make count is equal to 1. If a count is 1 time, then non-repeated elements it is going to give. That value is comparing with that value only. Then counter will become 1. Counter value will become 1. Let's understand this. If I am taking I value as 0 and j value also as 0, I value starting from 0th index, 2 will come. What this 2 is doing now? Because of this inner loop also starting from 0, 2 will be compared with 2 itself. Array of I is equal to 0, array of j is equal to 0. 0 and 0 values. 2, 2 only. 2 compared with 2. This 2 is matched with this 2. Array of I is 0 and array of j is also 0. 2, 2 is equal. Then what will happen? Count became 1. Then after j value incremented, then this 2 will be compared with 3, then 2. 2 is already comparing with 2. 2 and 2 matching. Then what will happen? Count is going to increase once again. This time count will become 2. Okay, count will become 2. Then after that, it will compare with 1. It will compare with 3. It will compare with 4. It will compare with 5. So how many times 2 matched? 2 times. First time it matched with the same position element. Second time it matched with this position. Count value became 2. Now let's go for 3. 3 will be compared with 2 because j is starting from 0. I value became 1. J value always starting from 0. I value is 3. 3 will be compared with 2. 3 will be compared with 3. 3 will be compared with this element. Then 3 will be compared with this element also. 3 is matching with 3. Then count will become 1. Then 3 will be compared with 2. 3 will be compared with 1. 3 will be compared with 3 also. So 3 is matching 2 times. Then counter value will become 2. Then next one 2. 2 it is going to take. 2 it is going to compare with 2. It matched 1 time. 2 is compared with 3. 2 is again compared with 2. How many times it matched? 2 times it matched. Then counter value will become 2. Then when it comes to 1, how many times 1 will be matched? only one time. Counter value will become only 1. If any element counter is only 1, that is not repeated. If in any element counter value is greater than 1, that is repeated. Are you guys clear with my point? Yes. So here I'm taking into count is equal to 0. For every outer loop, my count value will be reinitialized with 0. For every outer loop execution, my counter value will be initialized with the 0. J value I'm taking 0. That means every element will be compared with all the elements. If I take first 2, 2 will be compared with all the elements. If I take 3, 3 will be compared with all the elements. If I take 2, 2 will be compared with all the elements. But think practically, is this the recommended solution? How many times my loop is executing? 5 into 3, no, sorry. 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 7. 7 into, for every element inner loop is executing 5 times. Okay, 7 elements are available. Every element is comparing with 7 times. Every element comparing with 7 times. So how many times it is executing? 49 times my loops are executing. Is it recommended? Is it the correct solution? How can I reduce the time? I want to reduce the time complexity. Can I do one thing? Can I do one thing? If array of I is equals to array of j, if array of I is equal to array of j and I not equal to j, at least can I reduce some iterations? Same value should not be compared with the same value. Then it will become 0. What is the advantage if I add this condition? Output change होगा और same output आएगा. If I don't write this, logic, count value should be 1 because same element comparing with the same element. That element comparing with itself. That element is comparing with itself. I don't want to compare that element with itself. Then I can keep a condition when the I counter is not equal to j counter. When I counter not equal to j counter, then I want to come out from that loop, or I can reduce some iterations. I can reduce some iteration that we can talk about later, how to make time complexity and all. Now, for time being, look at this logic. Reinitialize. Reinitialize I'm not doing. Count value reinitialize हो जाएगा. For every outer loop execution, it will reinitialize because I'm declaring the count variable inside the for loop. So when this loop executed for this element, count will be initialized. When the loop started for this element, it will become again 0. It is going to reinitialize. If it is not reinitialized, I cannot get the exact value. Which element is repeated, I cannot find out that. If you declare this count variable outside, see here, am I getting any output? No, we don't get that. Count value should be available inside the loop only for checking the condition. Okay. Look at the code. Completed, guys. If a count is equal to 1, why I am checking count is equal to 1 is, guys, understand once again, my I value is starting from 0, my J value is also starting from 0. I value starting from 0, J value also starting from 0. When I value is 2, J value also will be 2. That means 2 I am comparing with the same element. Then count value will become 1. When the count value became 2, when the count value will become 2, when this 2 is matched with any other element. If 2 matches with 2 same element, count is 1. If this 2 is matched with any other element, then only my count will be increased. If count is 1, that means same element we compared with the same element. Same element we compared with the same element. When the same element compared with the same element, that is not duplicated. That is not duplicated. When this element is matched with the other element, then it is considered as a duplicate element. That means when the count is 1, same element compared with the same element, we should not consider that. That's why when the count is 1, that element compared with the same element only, that's why I'm taking that value as a non-repeated value. Suppose, for example, if you don't want to do this, then you can skip that. Same element should not be compared with the same element. How can we skip it? When I not equal to J. So when the I value is 0, J value is 0. When the, yeah, I will do that. When the I value is 0, J value should not be 0. When the I value is 0th index, J value should not be 0th index. So then J value will go to next value. Then same element will not be compared with the same element. When the same element is not compared with the same element, my count should be 0. That means 2 I am taking, I value is 0, array of I is 2, array of J is also 0, 2 is 2. But I not equal to J, 0 should not be, I 0 not equal to 0. The conditions are not going to satisfy. Same element will not be compared with the same element. Then counter will not be incremented. If the counter is 0, that is non-repeated element. If a counter is greater than 1, if counter is greater than 0, it is repeated element. Either if you write this condition, count should be 0. If you remove this condition, count should be 1. Then you can find Barishora. If a count is equal to 1, that means same element compared with the same element, then we should not consider. If a count is 1, that is non-repeated elements. Fine. Fine, guys. Now you got some clarity on what is array and how to work with arrays. What is array? Array is a data type, or array is a container which is used to store group of values. Group of values that same type, that means array supports only homogeneous type. At the time of creating the array size is mandatory. Array size should be positive integer only. You cannot create array with a negative size. You cannot create array with the decimal size. It should be only positive integer number. Array will store the data based on indexes. Array will store the data based on the indexes. Index always will start from 0. The last index will be size minus 1. You can find the size of the array by using length property. Array dot length will give you what are the elements available, or it will give you size of the array. It will give you size of the array. Got it? Fine. We can create array with a boolean type. We can create array with a int type, and we can create array with a double type also. We can create array with a char type also. How many ways we can get the elements from the array? How many ways we can get the elements from the array? Today we tried that. What are the 3 ways? For loop we can use. For loop we can use. For loop and for each loop, and I'm using toString method. ToString method I'm calling from which class? Arrays dot toString I'm calling, which is used to print the array elements on the console. System dot out dot println of arrays dot toString, which is used to get the array data. All right. We are able to do arrays sorting, and we are able to find matching pairs, some matching pairs. We are able to do some matching pairs, and we are able to find non-repeated elements in the array also. Now, suppose for example, if I ask a question, observe carefully. Find first non-repeated character. What this program is doing now? No. What is the output we are getting? All the non-repeated characters I am getting. Suppose if I want to get only repeated characters, if I want to get repeated characters, if I give greater than 1, 2, 3 is repeated. 2, 3 is repeated. 2, 3. But how many times the 2, 3 is coming? 2 times it is coming. We need to stop that also. Fine. My requirement is write the program to get first non-repeated character. First non-repeated character. What is the first non-repeated character? 1. Output should be only 1. Where? Count के बाद ब्रेक, इसमें ब्रेक, हाँ if count is equal to 1, yes, this will work. When the count is equal to 1, I'm writing a break. This break is available inside the outer for loop. We are coming out from the outer for loop. It will give you only first non-repeated character. For example, if I write 8 here, then what should be the output? I should get the first non-repeated character. What is the first non-repeated character? Are we getting that? Yes. I'm doing a break here. When I do the break, I'm getting first non-repeated character. Why we are getting first non-repeated character? If one non-repeated character we found, then we are using a break. What is the purpose of the break? I'm coming out from the loop. So this break is available inside the inner for loop or inside the outer for loop. This break is available inside the outer for loop. So we are coming out from the outer for loop. So when the first non-repeated character is found, we are coming out from the outer for loop. So that is the correct answer. So if I don't write the break here, if I don't write the break, what it is giving? All non-repeated characters it is giving. If I write the break here, after printing the first non-repeated character, I am breaking my loop. I am coming out from my loop. So they may ask a question like this also. Write the Java program to find all non-repeated characters or find first non-repeated character. Now they may ask you, Write a program to find second non-repeated character. लिख के दिखाओ, कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं. सर हम कोर जावा सीख रहे हैं, डेटा स्ट्रक्चर सीख रहे हैं. Generally, if you go for just for core Java classes, they will not teach these many programs. Just they will tell you what is array, how to create array, how to store the data, how to retrieve the data. Katham. Arrays concept katham. But for the interview, this logical thinking is required. Anybody already attended core Java? First time only? Oh, attend kiya tha shayad. You also attended. What is your experience? Are they covering these many programs in the arrays? What is they? I don't want their name, just what they are explaining in the arrays. How to create the array, how to iterate the array, how to store the data, how to retrieve the data. That's it. They're not covering the logical programming. Okay, good. Sit down. All right, guys. So with this, we are done for today. With this, we are done for today. So yeah. 1 second, sir. 1 second. I will talk to you. Sit down. Fine, guys. So we are going to connect tomorrow. With this, I'm stopping. I will upload these class notes. Please practice all these problems before coming to tomorrow's session. There is a small topic in the array, that is how to work with a multi-dimensional array. As of now, we worked with single dimensional array. Tomorrow, I will show you how to work with multi-dimensional array. Once that is completed, we will go for strings concept. Fine. Thank you, guys. We'll see you in tomorrow's session.